are a few people who leave a mark on your life and make you appreciate the little things that we often forget to cherish. Their life story can transform a curse into blessings. Today's story will leave you with a question. Born with disability is a blessing or a curse? Having a rare brittle bone disease and going through more than 50 fractures, Dr. Sai has not broken his willpower to soar high. He has a severe hearing impairment and is confined to an electric wheelchair. He does international graphic designing and virtual typing with just one finger of his left hand. He is the winner of several national and international awards. He is a Limca book and more than 15 national and world record holder for fastest typing with virtual keyboard. Besides working in a multinational company as a proposal developer, he is also a motivational TEDx speaker and India's first differently abled, certified happiness coach who has inspired millions worldwide through his natural smile. He has been honored as 4th global icon with disabled leadership traits and inspired millions of people in countries like the US, Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Nepal, with his online sessions and webinars. He is also honored as the Universal Ambassador for Global Family Peace. His virtual community Happiness Unlimited is striving to make our community a better place to live with inclusion, happiness, and harmony. Through his motivational videos, Dr. Sai has reached out to many and helped them to overcome depression, anxiety, and other mental conditions. His passion to help mankind and creating a better world is really commendable.
Thank you so much. I really am lost of words. Loving Sairam to everyone. My Shatkoti Pranam at the lotus feet of our beloved, our Guru, our God, our best friend, our Mother Sai, Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Very shortly, I'd like to say that my birth was in Siliguri, the place of West Bengal. And as you've seen that I was a dancer, then I changed my role to singer. I was doing studies. Then in 2004, we came to Prashant Nilayam Puttaparthi with his guidance, and he really made a magic which never our family expected it to be happen ever. And another side, all people felt that these people has gone mad because with a differently able person, boy, and my younger brother was very small that time, how a family can shift into a village. Yes, Puttaparthi, so-called, for outside society is a village. It's a divine village where everything happens in the divine will. But my parents came here with me and my brother only to see that how far we can go with the grace of divine father and mother, who is Satya Sai Baba. So that's the journey started of this Sai's Kaustuv, and then never look back. I never had any chance to tell him that why we have came. Although there are a lot of stories, there are a lot of experiences, I always tell that if you want to know Kaustuv, you have to know Sai first. Because without knowing Sai, it is very much difficult to know my life. And to tell about his glory, his experiences, miracle, I don't know how much episodes and episodes will go on. I will start with one of my most favorite experience, which is very close to my heart. One of the best experience one person in a lifetime can ever have, ever experience and ever feel. So today I'm going to share that the saga of Dinanath Saira. I think most of the people are now relate that what is Dinanath Sairam, the bhajan, Koti Pranam, Shat Koti Pranam. So there is a very beautiful presence of this bhajan in my whole life. It is the year 2006 I'm talking about, when Cornel Bose, the director of Chaitanya Jyoti Museum situated in Puttaparthi Prashanti Nilayam, asked my father to ask me that if I can record this bhajan for one of the short film he was making that time to uh, in the screening of this museum. Lot of visitors, the devotees are coming around the world, and Cornel Bose uncle wanted to give them a very nice short film, which is on none other than Swami's own message. So he was making that short film titled "Where There Is Love, There Is God." So where there is love, there is God. Uh, Needed some bhajan, and Colonel Bush uncle already knew me. He already heard my voice. So he asked my dad, Dr. Kaushik Das Gupta, he told me that uncle wants you to sing the last bhajan Koti Pranam, which is going to be in the end of this short film. So then I was a little surprised. I asked him that who is the cast of this. So he said that it's a story regarding the cobbler who is getting transformation to life journey and ultimately getting refuge at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. He is coming to know who is Bhagavan in real self. So I was very surprised that a mid-aged person will be praying and I'll be singing. How can that match? So when I met uncle, I asked him that you want me to sing, but how you want to match it? So he said then, I heard you first day this bhajan, and from the first day, your sound only ringing in my ears. I don't want to miss this chance. I want you only to sing it. So I said, okay, uncle, if you wish, I will definitely. It's a big honor for me to sing the bhajan for this beautiful short film. So we planned, and then the date from Radio Sai, and now it is Sri Satya Sai Studio Media Center. That time it was Radio Sai. So Radio Sai Studio gave some time, the slot for the recording, and we were very prepared for the D-Day. And that day, uh, while just we are starting, it was in the evening around, they have given time around 3 o'clock. And we were that time used to live in the upstairs, second floor. Now we came down to the ground floor of the same building, but I'm talking about the year 2006, and we used to stay in the second floor of the building. And just we are going to start because I used to use a normal wheelchair, and we also had a lift in our apartment. So I used to go to the wheelchair and by lift coming down, and I'll go out. That is the regular routine. So we are just about to start. Suddenly the electricity went off, current was shut down, and our lift was not having any backup, so it was not working. So I told my dad, because Swami was in the physical body that time, and it was very rare to be current off in Puttaparthi. Frankly saying, we used to be very proud to say everybody we are in a place where there's no current off. But that day it happened, and I was telling my father that okay, let's wait. I know that Puttaparthi never see any current off. Let's wait. The power will come, and we will have the lift to go down. You don't believe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It is not coming. And my father was also anxious. I was also very tensed what to do. And from the studio, they're calling that you have started or you are going to start because we have a slot for you. And it is very important for you to reach and record in that slot. So I was praying to Swami, Swami, why it is happening? Half an hour went out, more than half an hour, the current is not coming. Finally, my father took a decision that it is not a good thing to wait for the current now because you have already given a date and time to record and it is important. So let's honor it and try another thing. So he told, I will take you to my lab. Although I was quite fatty and I was not manage to go into his lab, but he told, okay, I will manage. I will take him to his lab, and he asked my mother that you hold a chair. We will go to the first floor, carrying Sai into the lab, and then we will keep in the chair, and then again we will go in the two shift to the ground floor. So I was very strange at what will happen. But okay, if father is saying, let's do that. So anyhow, my father made me to in his lab, and we started. When we went to the first floor, my mom put the chair, and he just put me in the chair. Suddenly, because of that anxiousness and what will happen, I was very much nervous, and I got a very strong muscle pull in my right shoulder. So I started crying and shouting that I never expecting that it will happen, that because muscle pull, fractures, all these things are very common for me. So I was thinking, Swami, why you are doing like this today? So I was crying in pain. My father said that, okay, no problem, we will have some solution. So somehow we managed to go to the down floor. My father took some Volini spray and something in my right hand shoulder and crepe bandage. He put some crepe bandage and all. He said, wait for 5 minutes, and then the pain will subside and we will go. I said, okay, but father, how could I sing in this pain? It's a valuable song for a short film, and with the pain, I can't sing the bhajan, and it will go waste. So my father was thinking, and then he said, no, if Swami has given you the date, it has come from Radio Sai, and Swami will make you to sing it. Don't worry, we will go anyway. So we were ready to go with the pain only. The second drama started. From nowhere, the rain started heavily. So I was thinking, okay, Swami, now this is enough. So already there was a pain in my hand. Now you have given me rain. Okay, you don't want me to sing this song today. I will not sing. So I was thinking, okay, let's cancel it. I told my dad, but I don't know what happened to my both of parents and my younger brother also with me. They all were very positive. They said, today it will happen. Must be there is a reason. Let's go. So I said, how could I go like this? Because I'm having pain and this is heavily raining. They said, no worries, we have everything. They put me a raincoat. My mother carried an umbrella, and my father was carrying me in the wheelchair. I was thinking like a chariot is going with a with umbrella in the hats and all. So anyhow, we reached Radio Sai studio. Colonel Bose uncle was just there. He was thinking to cancel it, but he was so surprised to see four of us drenched in the rain, and whole my body drenched because it was cats and dog rain, and one umbrella was not managed by that. So I was very shivering, and when you have cold, your pain increase. So my pain was double in my hand, and I was shivering. I was thinking, okay, I by seeing my condition only, uncle will say you don't have to sing today. But that also never happened. Colonel uncle told, we have very 5-10 minutes left, please go to the inside the room and sing it. I was thinking, what, uncle? How could I sing now? You can go inside the room. I said, okay, let me go inside the studio and see what Swami has planned me for today. So I went there, and there was one brother Sunil, and he was telling that, okay, Sai, you are ready to sing the Koti Pranam. And my all the parents and uncle was outside the studio room, and I was inside in a wheelchair, just like this, shivering in the pain and rain. And I was thinking, okay, now I'll sing Dina Nath Sainam. I don't know what will happen. So Sunil brother told it, no problem, Swami is there. You just try. I said, yeah, I only know how to try, because I was I was fully just went out. Then I said, I closed my heart, I closed my eyes, and I prayed to Swami that today I have seen lot of drama, Swami. You have made the current off, you have given me pain, you have given the rain, I am fully drained. Now, after all this thing, you want me to sing, and okay, I will sing if you wish that. I will surrender myself, and I don't know what will happen. So actually, I surrendered myself, I closed my eyes, and I started singing. Koti Pranam, Shatakoti Pranam. I sang the whole bhajan. And then I have a habit while singing bhajan, especially if Swami's bhajan, I close my eyes naturally. So I was not hour that what is recording or not, if Sunil brother is asking me to stop or not. I just closed my eyes and I given a one shot. And then Sunil brother came out of the recording that place, the green room, and he told, Sai, it's done. I said, what? It is done? I said, yeah, it's done. Okay, so then I said, only one time. Yes, it's all perfect. It's all perfect. You don't have to sing again. I said, okay, no, okay. Then he called my father and I was coming out. Then I saw that uncle was in the other side of that music room where the mixing was happening, the bhajan. And Colonel Bose uncle came directly to me and hugged me. I said, Uncle, please don't hug me because I'm having so much pain here. He said, you have done a beautiful job, Kaustuv, because you have sung the best version of Dinanath Sairam we have all ever heard. I said, what I sang, Uncle, I was shivering in pain in rain, and my voice was just like that. So he said, no, you have sung the perfect song. So then I was actually getting no clue how it got perfect. Then uncle was smiling and Sunil brother also came out and they told me Dinanath Sairam is some bhajan which is very, very deep. Means if you can understand that what is Dinanath Sairam. They're telling that after that I got realized after long, long years that we all are actually like a beggar to Swami, begging for his selfless love. And he's the Dinanath not only for the downtrodden people of the community, he is the Nath for all of that. And all these Dinas are we all, his devotee, who are always looking after for something to his Swami. And we are begging for his selfless love always. So we are actually those Dina, and we have to pray. When we say Dina Nath Sairam, we have to have that feeling. And Uncle was telling that because of this pain and all, you surrendered at his lotus feet, and the exact bhava has come out, what it had to, the Dina Nath Sairam. So you sang the apt version. I said, okay, it is all Swami's grace, and you will not believe the story is not ending here. I recorded it and I came back, and after 1 week, 1.5 week, it got released in the Chaitanya Jyoti Museum in that short film. So my voice was playing there. I went there and to listen and watch. But after 2 weeks, my voice got cracked. Means my childhood voice I lost and my mature voice started. And you know, when it starts, it takes around 1.5 years to have a mature voice. I had a very premature voice, which was like just like a girl voice, which was very sweet, people used to say. And that voice I broke, that voice I lost. So I was crying one day in my altar and I was praying to Swami that how much extent you can go for a devotee or your son, like you are my mother, and how much extent you went. First you had made the power cut, then you made me go through a pain, you given rain, then you had me to sing that song which you wanted to preserve in your museum, because I will never get back that voice again. So you wanted to preserve that voice, and that voice is still there. Millions of people are listening. So it is not a saga of Dinanath Sairam. It is a saga of that loving Lord who can do anything for his devotee when he has that divine sankalpa. And full of my life, I have experienced that it is only Swami who can do the anything, whatever you feel or you don't expect, because we have to love his uncertainty, the unexpectedness, and that's why he is our close beloved Natkhat Krishna.
दीननाथ साई राम, हे दीननाथ साई राम, हे दीननाथ साई राम, हे दीननाथ साई राम। कोटि प्रणाम, शतकोटि प्रणाम, कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शतकोटि प्रणाम हे दीननाथ साई राम 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 दीननाथ साई राम हे दीननाथ साई राम हे